Hello students, I am here for discussing metallization topic of IC technology. Now the introduction of metallization. Metallization deals with making the connection between the contact and bonding pad. Silicon and gallium arsenide technologies have taken very different approaches in this area. Most silicon technologies have been designed to achieve high level of integration. Now, types of metallization. Gate metallization. Gate metallization is done in MOSFET. The central region is called gate. In this region, the substrate silicon is isolated from the metal electrode by an insulating layer, which is generally a thin, thermally grown SiO2 layer. Now, interconnect metallization. Interconnect metallization is one which interconnects thousands of MOSFETs or bipolar devices using Finline metal patterns. Contact metallization. All metallization directly in contact with semiconductor is called contact metallization. Now, next is properties of metallization. You can see directly from the slide that how properties can be given. Right from the first, low resistivity, easy to form, and up to 9 properties should not contaminate device, wafers, and work apparatus. Now, metallization applications. Now, first one is gate and interconnection, controlling the circuit speed. It controls the speed of circuit by virtue of the resistance of interconnection runners. Now, controlling flat band voltage. Metallization also controls the flat band voltage. It is the voltage required to counterbalance the work function difference between metal and semiconductor so that a flat band condition is maintained in the semiconductor. Now, ohmic contacts. A good ohmic contact usually formed by depositing a metal on the semiconductor does not disturb the device characteristic and is stable both electrically and mechanically. It has a resistance called contact resistance that should be negligible compared to device resistance. Now, metallization choices. Metallization choices, we are having shallower junction. As device dimension shrinks, junction depth of 2500 angstrom or less become desirable. Step coverage problem. The decreasing area of contact also causes step coverage problems. Electro migration induced problems. The increased current density in reduced size conductors and increased chip temperature promote electro migration induced problems in aluminum runners and contacts. Contact resistance. Finally, a contact, although stable both with respect to electro migration resistance and junction spiking, could still be poor due to high contact resistance that could result from the presence of an interfacial layer between silicon and the contact metallization. Now, so after contact resistance, we are having metallization problems. Metallization problems, we are having deposition, impurities in the film, stress, cracks, grain size variation. Stress and the grain size variation is in the deposits is the least concern in most cases. However, in case where the film is subjected to post deposition anneal or electro migration, grain size variation and grain growth may cause failure. Step coverage. Step coverage is a serious problem or physical vapor deposited film. Poor step coverage results because of the directionality of the deposition, low mobility, the enhanced topography. So after this, we are having processing. Processing. Metallization is applied at different stages of integrated circuit processing. The gate metal is deposited and patterned during early stages. Now, afterwards, we are having chemical interactions. Chemical interactions. Metallization can be completely destroyed by reaction induced by thermally activated processes with the substrates or the layers on the top. Pure slide films on polysilicon or silicon are fairly stable in their metallurgical interaction with the substrate. Now, chemical interactions. chemical interactions are there, and in chemical interaction uh, we are having contact failure in ALSI system also occur due to precipitation of dissolved silicon on cooling. The silicon precipitates may cause an undesirable increase in the contact resistance, especially or for Al or aluminum on N-type silicon contacts. Now, afterwards, we are having electromigration. Electromigration is defined as movement of conducting atoms as a result of momentum transfer from current carrying electrons. This movement gives rise to a net flux of metal atoms. So this is electromigration. Momentum transfer between electrons and matrix atoms in an interconnect materials. So alumin- aluminium metallization system, this leads to a serious reliability, reliability problem. A circuit that works well initially will wear out and eventually fail in the field. So this is all about metallization. Thank you.